Hi, it's James Willoughby, and welcome back to the Realty Roundup. We are looking at statistics for last week, the third Sunday here in March, and we have some interesting news for you. So the inventory is up, which we kind of expect this time of the year. You can see that we went from under 10,000 listings 2 weeks ago to about 10,500, and now we're pushing towards 1,000 listings. That's I don't know if that's a surprise or not, because remember, we really look at market absorption rate. But yeah, inventory is up. Now, keep in mind, this week is spring break. A lot of people went on the market 2 weeks before spring break, so they could take advantage of what's going on. Now, this is the new active versus new pendings charts. We peaked on new active listings last week at 12,000 or 1,244. We're down to just under 1,200. And then you can see where actually things picked up the pace as far as new pending sales for last week. It went from 812 up to, nearly 900. So that's as high as it's been since like summer of last year. The fact that pendings are up and the listing inventory, although it's up, we have that surge of springtime activities. So now we see that going down a little bit as far as new active listings. But our total actives are up, our pendings are up. Well, that's all good news. So how does that relate to the market in general? The absorption rate, weeks of inventory, which we always start out high. And remember, we say it goes up and down this time of the year. We went back up to 13 weeks 2 weeks ago. Last week, we came back down to 12 weeks of inventory. So actually, in my opinion, it's a pretty balanced market, meaning that the buyers don't have an advantage and the sellers don't have an advantage. Now, that varies from area to area. And I'll make a blanket statement to say that all areas that are outside of Austin, the inventory is a lot thicker. There's a lot more builder competition, which most of the builder homes don't even show up in this analysis. So we need to understand that it's very competitive in areas like Buda, Kyle, and Leander, Liberty Hill, Georgetown. And we do feel like demand is very strong in the Round Rock and Pflugerville areas, and then less so when you get out to Manor, Elgin, and out towards Bastrop's. So if you're not in the core of Austin, absorption rate is a lot slower. In fact, we were looking at Lago Vista for somebody the other day, and we noticed how many homes were on the market, new ones on the market. The one thing I did want to point out is price reduction. The market all of a sudden, with these new homes coming on the market, the ones that have been on the market a while, you can see that since the end of February, price improvements or reductions. I like to use the word improvement. It's a positive word. We went to 1,000, and then 2 weeks ago it was 1,300, and now we had 1,400. So that's like about 13% of all listings last week adjusted their price. Now, those aren't the new ones, and we had a lot of new listings in the last 2 or 3 weeks. These are the ones that have been around for a while. So the market is definitely saying, hey, if you're priced wrong, you're not going to sell your home, and you're going to have to improve your price to get it right. Today is St. Patrick's Day. That's why I'm wearing green. You can't pinch me today. Next week, you can pinch me if you want to. We look forward to talking to you then, and let us know if you have any questions or concerns about what's going on in the marketplace. We're here to help. Thanks. Bye.